Hi everyone. In my previous video, we looked at using two variables in a pivot table and we had three examples done. In here, we had location and region plotted against each other. Location was in the column, region was in the rows, and we put either of them, location in the values. We got a count of it. We also did the apartment. Here we had the business type and the earthquake combined together, and we had this submission. We also had here another pivot that looked at region and construction, construction in different region. We had the submission here. Now we're going to take a look now at how to use the numerical values. We've been using the categorical values of this type, and this type. Now we can the numerical values again. Now numerical values has to be used combined with a categorical either way. So you want to have an idea of how much value was insured in Auburn, how much value was insured in New York, and value was insured in the East, and so on and so forth. You could have each of these categories represented. Let's go about it now. Let's go to Insert, Pivot Tables. The Pivot Tables comes out, and we pick a new sheet like we used to. A new sheet comes up, and we have, for example, now location picked here, and we want to have the values, which is insured values, there. Done. Okay, so you can have each submission for each of the categorical variable. Okay, another pivot here again. I come in here, another pivot again here. I want to look at another insured value using another categorical variable. I pick my pivot, and I pick in state, for example, and I go ahead and look at insured value and so on. So I could do this for all my data, and I could also combine two variables together to look at the summation as I did before. A good example is this. I want to have an idea of how many people in states and location with their values, or region and location with their values. You could have different combinations of your choice. Let's take a look. I go to Insert, Pivot Tables. I pick a new sheet. Now get to the new sheet. I look at, for example, region here. I want to have location either in the same row or in the columns. For neatness, let's put it in the column. Then I can go and look for the insured value in the values, meaning that everything in this table represents how well you have analyzed two variables to represent in a pivot. What I mean is this: central in the rural was given insurance value of this amount, central in urban this amount, central in east, rural in east this amount, east in urban this amount. So you could see this information and make use of it. You could combine 2-3 categorical variables with one numerical variable. You could use one numerical, one categorical. You could use one numerical, two categorical in different combinations. It's a matter of how you intend to present your data. Kindly play this video, pause it and replay it again, then look at how your own data can apply to this. I'll see you in the next video shortly.